What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamly? This, of course, here's Jamiroquai 2000 with another special episode of the QUAICast, a Jamiroquai podcast for the Jamly by the Jamly. In this special episode of the QUAICast, I'm going to be recapping the only tour date for Jamiroquai in 2022. Of course, I'm talking about Jamiroquai's co-headlining performance that they did on September 9th of 2022 at the inaugural Andalucia Big Festival in Malaga, Spain, of course, on September 9th of 2022. According to all the videos and pictures and all the great footage that was shared by both the band members and, of course, the Jamly at large that was luckily able to go to Spain in early September 2022 to enjoy Jamiroquai at Andalucia Big Festival, Jamiroquai gave an amazing return-to-form, rollicking performance at the Andalucia Big Festival and gave us one heck of a very memorable performance, not to mention a very memorable set list. The set list for Jamiroquai at Andalucia Big Festival from September 9th was a little bit of a throwback playlist. Not a lot of new songs, not a lot of old songs, but a pretty amazing mixture of both eras of Jamiroquai's musical history as Jamiroquai celebrates 30 years music making in the year 2022 from 1992. I'm going to give you a rundown of the set list that is currently available online for people to check out in their own time, but three of the key highlight moments in the set list is that we got a new arrangement of the first Jamiroquai single, When You Gonna Learn. We got a return, we also got a bit of a return to the playlist of another classic song from the synchronized era of Jamiroquai in the song form of Soul Education. And, of course, the biggest standout on the set list from Andalucia Big Festival for Jamiroquai was the return of Blow Your Mind, which, of course, is a classic single from the first Jamiroquai album, 1993's Emergency on Planet Earth. But in this case, they made it into an extended, funky version. And this was a return of Blow Your Mind to the Jamiroquai live performance set list since 2010. As I said, here is the set list in chronological order of airplay. The Kids, When You Gonna Learn, Use the Force, Space Cowboy, an interlude with 7 Days in Sunny June, All Right, Blow Your Mind, Little L, Soul Education, Cosmic Girl, Canned Heat, Love Philosophy, and for the encore, according to the set list, it was originally going to be Virtual Insanity, but the band ended up going with the latter by going with Deeper Underground. Now, a massive summary post of all of the social media content from pictures and videos from hashtag Jamiroquai over on Instagram, and of course of some of the videos, some of the little highlight videos that I got permission to use the footage from members of the Jamly, and of course with the band members of Jamiroquai. All this content is all wrapped up in one lovely summary post that is both available on the R Jamiroquai and the R the Reddit Jamly subreddits. So I'll be sure to provide a link to this very comprehensive look back at Jamiroquai's performance at Andalucia Big Festival, including social media posts from the band members of Jamiroquai, pictures from the band, pictures from members of the Jamly on Instagram, and of course videos, which including there was a full gig recording from the audience that was done at Andalucia Big Festival, so you can check out the full Andalucia Big Festival performance and full recordings of the three before mentioned highlight songs, Soul Education, Blow Your Mind, and of course When You're Gonna Learn from the gig in that summary post alone. So be sure to check out that summary post down in the description area of this special episode of the QUAICast Podcast on its upload on YouTube, Anchor FM, and on Spotify. As I said, this was an amazing concert and the only solitary concert performance for Jamiroquai in the year of 2022, but that's sure to change in the coming 2023 and 2024 with Jamiroquai currently working on album 9. You know, they've been currently working on it for a while now, for at least I'd say a year, in between updates from the band members of Jamiroquai. But if anything changes, if any major news comes out, be sure to consult both of the subreddits of the online Jamly over at R Jamiroquai and R the Reddit Jamly, and watch my social media once I learn any pertinent information concerning Jamiroquai Album 9, but I can tell you they're in the composition stage right now, so it's going to take them at least another 1 to 2 years to get this album all polished and shined and recorded and done, so, you know, be patient. Be patient, Online Jamly. The Album 9 is in the works right now. It will be coming very, very soon. But as always, this has been a special episode of the QUAICast, looking back at Jamiroquai at the Andalucia Big Festival from September 9th of 2022. Massive thank you to all the band members of Jamiroquai for all the amazing content that they shared at the gig, before the gig, backstage of the gig. Massive thanks to everybody in the band, including Sola Kimbala, Johnny Thurkel, Rob Harris, Paul Turner, Derek McKenzie, and all the other band members and all the other lovely people there. And, of course, the Jamly for sharing all that lovely content, videos, and pictures over at #Jamiroquai on Instagram. As always, this is JamiroFan2000. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the QUAICast, and be sure to stay tuned in for much more content coming from the QUAICast very, very soon when it becomes available. As always, this is JamiroFan2000, and I'll see you again really soon with much more content here on the QUAICast Podcast, a Jamiroquai podcast for the Jamly by the Jamly. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.